Thank you, God, for giving me the opportunity to make this video. You guys like my Pikachu costume? Yeah. So I do feel the need to announce we will be doing a top 30 strongest One Piece characters of 2025 soon. We're doing that list soon. I'll probably make it into a live stream and then re-upload the video anyways. But yes, top 30 list is coming soon, guys. It's top 30 season. Okay, so this is Juliette. I do need to mention Juliette finally got a YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and put the link to it down in the description below, but about damn time. They finally got a YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and check it out though.
28, 29, and 30. There's nothing to review here. You'll see on YouTube the more extended version of it. But I have to keep reading. I have to keep going because we got left off on a cliffhanger. Bolts of lightning are just striking everywhere. I'm kind of worried and a little scared. But in the beginning of this, we have the Amazon gate border lady just taking pictures of everybody, talking about some exit fee. I told you guys I was worried about how Oda would take the direction of the indigenous groups of people and how he would end this arc. I think he's taking the cheap way out. Oh, actually, yeah. Like getting their land back, negotiating, showing the actual politics and stuff. He took the easy way, I think, by saying, yeah, actually, we're going to destroy everything so nobody gets anything. The indigenous group of people not getting their land back. Actually, we're going to just displace the other group as well. Bye. That's just my opinion. I haven't finished it yet, so we'll see how this ends. But, like, destroying the entirety of Skypiea and the upper yard. Okay, like Cockroach the Evil on, and it
the way she rolls her eyes.
His side, you know. Noland was their dear friend. I'm so mind blown right now. Mont Blanc Noland, exploration ship admiral. What? Oh my god, we're getting his face. Like the sound of a bell. Oh my god. Oh, women getting murdered for no reason. What do you mean? Offer the blood of the most beautiful maiden in the village. Offer.
Okay, if we were to offer the blood of the most beautiful maiden in our time today, I'm not advocating for violence, okay? But who would it be? Who is the most beautiful person in our time today? Who would we offer up? Would it be Sydney Sweeney? Nah. Maybe like Anna de Armas? Anna de Armas is pretty. I don't know, maybe one of the Victoria's Secret models? Maybe? I don't know.
Something that I found absolutely incredible about
Okay, so real quick before we go into the Mari video, she also has a YouTube channel. I will also put the link to that in the description below. But yes, red-haired Mari also has a YouTube channel.
The ending of the Marineford arc of One Piece is how badly everything backfired on the Marines and the world government. Because while they did reach their ultimate goal of ridding themselves of Ace and Whitebeard, it wasn't done in the way that benefited them whatsoever.
Right.
Like, obviously, they never could have foreseen Blackbeard and his betrayal to them. But even so, it was just so wonderful to see that Ace's death was even in rebellion towards them and saved Luffy, who was going to be an absolute fucking menace for the rest of his life. And therefore, not giving the Marines and the government what they wanted, which was essentially to stomp out any hope that pirates had of the One Piece, to put an end to this era that Roger ignited when he was executed, and to see Whitebeard confirm that the One Piece is real and kind of igniting this again. Beautiful. Something that I found absolutely incredible.
I agree with that. Okay, so this is going to be somebody new. This is Bryce from the shelf. Not Bryce Brain Vomit, but this is Bryce from the shelf. Let's go ahead and see. He's somebody completely
different manga. I've been reading One Piece and absolutely loving the journey. It's been awesome.
Okay.
I'm 12 volumes in and I ran out of volume. So you guys recommend.
Okay, so 12 volume into One Piece. Has he done a One Piece review? I have not seen his one. Ah, he has. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this one out.
2 weeks ago, I asked you which manga I should start with. Dark, Demon Slayer, Death Note, or One Piece.
Hot take on Demon Slayer, overrated.
And you overwhelmingly said One Piece. So now I'm on volumes 4, 5, and 6. Absolutely loving it. Diving into it. I don't know if Oda meant to do this, but this was just prime. So volume 5, For Whom the Bell Tolls. My mind immediately went to Metallica for this entire fight scene, and it was epic. It was awesome. And my boy Ussopp, I can't get enough of this guy. If Usopp's one of your favorites, let's go ahead and drop.
Ooh, I like your plants in the background.
A Pinocchio
plants,
emoji in the comments. He says this right here. He's been beaten. He's down. He's practically out of the fight. He says, doesn't matter. Gotta protect him. I gotta protect those kids.
Where's Usopp's long nose? Am I tripping? I can't see his long nose in that panel. Yo, guys. Where's his nose?
Kids, he still has all of his heart in this fight, and it's awesome. Absolutely love that. Just made my heart swell. And then this part right here, once he gets back to these kids, he says he's trying to motivate them, and he asks them what their dream is, and they tell him. Okay. And to run a tavern, to be a master carpenter, to write novels. And then Ussopp says this, you must each swear to keep the fire of those dreams alive. What an awesome guy. He takes his responsibility seriously, and it turns out Ussopp, while a tall tailor, is just an all-star person. And I'm absolutely loving this. 2 weeks.
Thank you, Bryce. I really like that review.
We gotta talk.
Okay, so guys, this is Miss All Cherry. She also has a YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and put the link to it down in the description below. Make sure to go ahead and follow it. Subscribe to it. But yes, I'm really proud of these guys. They all have a YouTube channel.
About the Luffy and Ussopp fight, okay? I got a lot of comments on my reaction video yesterday saying that within the community, a lot of people hate Ussopp, or they still feel a grudge against him for how he attacked Luffy and wanted to fight over them needing to move on from the Going Merry. And I have thoughts on this, very strong thoughts. So I'm going to just lay out my opinion and my thoughts and my breakdown of this, okay? So Ussopp goes...
Are you sitting on a stepping stool? No, it's probably a chair. Just looks like a stepping stool.
And he not only gets kidnapped by the Frankie family, the Frankie gang, and gets beat up once. He goes to confront them at their house and gets beat again. So he is reeling from this double humiliation. He already feels a lot of shame because he was not strong enough to fight them and get the $200 million back that they stole. He is dealing with a lot of insecurity. He already struggles as well because he feels a lot of fear. He wishes that he were braver. He wants to be a warrior. When he wakes up and Luffy tells him that they have to get rid of the Going Merry because it's not possible for her to be fixed. You gotta remember that Ussopp was the one doing almost all of the repairs to the Going Merry. And so he has not only an immense amount of love and pride that he has poured into this ship, it's one of the only ways that he feels like he's useful to the crew. Even though he's not a carpenter, he's kind of been the stand-in carpenter. So after...
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it was like necessarily a Team Luffy or Team Ussopp thing. I think it was more of a, we need to let go of this thing and you're just not ready to let go of it yet. And we got to come to a conclusion that we need to let go. And this is where Zoro comes in and says, hey guys, you're forgetting the third factor. Luffy is the captain. Luffy gets to decide if we go or not. And even if you want to, your job as a crewmate is to listen to the captain wholeheartedly. Completely listen to the captain. And okay, yeah, I see the issues that's being brought up here.
He doesn't want to. It's a terrible situation for the crew all around, but I don't understand the hatred or the open negativity towards Ussopp when this was a very realistic, valid reaction from him. Ussopp, in my opinion, is incredibly clever. He brings so much to the team, but from a kid who's naturally fearful and insecure, as we've seen with him steadily throughout the series. This is not a new development. It naturally just makes sense that this would be his breaking point in the series. And it's really, really devastating for the crew. But I don't know. It's very easy for me to sympathize with him and view his situation with compassion. And I just think that everyone else should too. It's not as simple as black and white. There's no right or wrong answer. That's kind of
the thoughts I wanted to get out here. Let me know
Okay.
if you agree or disagree with me. If you're not a fan of Ussopp, why? Yeah, I love him. I love the crew. They need to make amends and get it together quick because I'm sad. We gotta.
Becky. What are these videos, Becky? Oh my gosh.
I'd like to issue a formal apology to a few people. The first
Okay. I hope she apologizes to me for all the stress she's been giving me.
and foremost is the One Piece community. I've been really behind on reading for many reasons. I'm just really busy, but I promise you this month I will catch up and you will get all of the deep dives, all of my reactions. Just have a little patience.
Today is December, what, 16th? We're halfway through the month. Where is it at, Becky?
The second is Amber. I am supposed to start
Amber.
my second buddy read, and I haven't finished the first, and I deeply apologize.
But why the mask, though? Why the mask?
The third is Rods and Stella. I still haven't finished our November read, and I know you guys are waiting for me, and I'm truly, truly very sorry. Fourth is to Chelsea, because I didn't even start our buddy read last month.
GG's.
And I'm really sorry that we have to do it in December now. And lastly, to Josh. One, because I'm not being a very good co-moderator for your book club again. And two, because I still haven't started Blacktop Wasteland. But just know that I love you. But I don't want you to blame me. I want you to send all of your complaints to Maurice. Mostly...
Wow. Okay. So she's not even going to take credit for it? She's not even going to take accountability for it?
All
right, Joshua. Let's see what you got.
So I finished the Orangetown arc of One Piece. So this is just going to be my thoughts, my feelings. Did I enjoy it? Did I not? We'll find out. So this entire arc, I loved it. I had a fantastic time reading it. It's a lot of fun. And this is going to have slight spoilers, just FYI.
Okay.
And it's going to be a little chaotic and all over the place, because that's just me. There are things in this arc that made me feel more emotional than in some of my most recent reads that were supposed to make me feel emotional, like Atmosphere and drawing a blank on the other one at the moment. But yeah, Nami, Queen, love her, obsessed with her. I love a diva, so give me more Nami. I'm into it. The whole fight scene between like Buggy and Luffy, I was so drawn into that. I was so entertained. I was so here for it. It was so fun. I don't know. I really enjoyed that. Then when Luffy like grew into like this giant ball to like bounce off Buggy's balls on it, it was just so good. It was so well done. The part that got me in my feels was Chow Chow, the dog, who was sitting in front of the pet store waiting for his owner to come back, and he was so loyal to that, and then the store no longer there, and Chow Chow was still sitting there. I don't know, it really got me in my feels. Maybe it's because I still have a little trauma from when we lost our cat, Zeus, not too long ago.
R.I.P. and peace.
And it really just, anything with pets really triggers, like really gets me in my spot, so that I really felt that. I don't know if it was actually emotional or just me being ridiculous, but that, hey, it's all subjective at this point. So that really got me. And then Luffy getting his hat destroyed was an interesting experience to see that and how much that affected him and everything that happened. So yeah, like I said, this is just my thoughts. I loved it. I had a great time. I can't wait to keep going. I'm almost done volume 3, so I will be getting the next one at the library hopefully soon, so I can continue on with the next arc. So yeah, this is nice. All I have.
I mean, like, I feel like I needed like more in depth, like a deep dive. But again, there's only Orangetown, right? Like, well, I mean, how much do we really have in Orangetown? Zoro, Luffy, Clock Cage, We found out about Buggy. Yeah, you didn't even mention Buggy's devil fruit. Yeah, Josh, like give us a little more. Like Buggy's devil fruit. You also see a lot of people with also different abilities and like different talents and whatnot. Like give us details about that, or like the town mayor and stuff like that. Like, give us a deep dive. Don't be scared to do it.
I finished the Arlong Park of One Piece, and this was definitely my favorite. I feel like they just keep getting better, honestly.
I don't think we've done this video yet. By the way, this is Vib. I really don't think we've done this one yet.
Girl, and I would fight for her. I already made a separate video kind of going in depth of her backstory in volumes 8 and 9. But I would love if you watch that one first. We met Arlong in here, and when I heard
hair is so orange. I feel like you remind me a lot of Nami.
Arlong, I swear I did not realize I was going to be a person. I thought it was just going to be a place. And he is not a good person, and it turns out Nami has been working with him as a pirate. Forced to, really? I should say. My jaw literally dropped when I read that. I wasn't expecting it. When I was reading volume 8, I was convinced that something happened to the fishmen for them to hate humans so much. Still think there's something going on with them. I don't know if we get to see these characters again in the future, but I wonder if a similar situation happened to them in the past of people hating them. How they're exerting the same thing that happened to them onto other people, which is not an excuse for their behavior at all. It's just something that I feel like happens a lot in real life, sadly. The fishmen really thought they were better than humans because they had different abilities than the humans, and they think they can do everything by themselves, specifically Arlong. I love when Luffy came in this conversation and he recognizes that he needs help from everybody. Humans really do need help from other people. We can't do life all alone. Luffy isn't afraid.
What are you talking about? I don't need help. Guys, please go ahead and like the video, okay? And make sure to subscribe, please. But yeah, I don't need help.
To admit that because it doesn't make him a weak person. It's interesting though because Arlong thinks he can do everything by himself, except he still needs Nami to make these charts for him because she is the best. There was a quote in here though from Arlong saying, "We are the master race," which yikes y'all, yikes. Luffy was even acting a little bit more serious in this arc. He did fall asleep at one point and missed a lot. However, when Nami needed his help, he was there for her. Truly cares for his crew like they are family. Really like the emphasis in this arc that family doesn't need to be blood related.
Okay.
You can create your own family with the people that you love. There was a huge fight scene in here, and I think it was my favorite so far. I could tell easily what was going on in this one, more specifically than maybe the other ones. Also, Ussopp faking his blood with the ketchup packets because he is scared to fight. And I think a lot of people look at him as being cowardly, which I guess he is, but I feel like he's being realistic. He is scared for himself and everybody else around him.
But yeah, he's realistic.
However, he's slowly realizing he doesn't want to be like that and he wants to be like everybody else and live like there is no tomorrow. I think it's okay to take longer than other people to figure out what you want. And I think that's exactly what happened with Ussopp. I love Luffy though and all of his comedic relief in these. Like when he gets loose from under the water, when he was stuck on the rock and he just like flings all the way up. And then the moment when he destroys all of Nami's charts that she had created for Arlong. Some of my favorite moments so far has been when he destroyed them and the panel of Nami looking up at him and saying thank you. And that was kind of the end of it, and now there's a warrant out for Luffy. They also were having a feast. Is there a reason Luffy can eat so much food? I have no theory about this. I think it's gonna...
No, like, you'll eat a lot of food, right? I'll be taking like I'll be honest, I eat like 6 times a day, bro. I'm not fat. Shut up. Okay, I'm not fat. But like, y'all don't eat a lot of food? I eat a lot of food.
Be something, please don't tell me. Oh, also in the chapter panels, Kobe is back, which I am stoked about. I really liked him and wanted to see him again. And they are sailing off again, and Nami stole everybody's wallets, and she is so cool for that. I'll be back for the next arc. If you have anything to add on these, I would love to know. I finished...
That was really good, Viv. I really like that one. That was really fun. I actually enjoyed listening to that one.
I finished both the
Lisa! With Christmas decoration. Hi, Lisa.
Town and the Reverse Mountain arc from One Piece. They were both very short arcs, so I'll just talk about them together. And again, I'm only going to be talking about my favorite parts that happened.
Gotcha.
We get to see how much Luffy's bounty is, which is 30 million berries, and it's more than the previous pirates we saw, like Arlong and Buggy. I get it, it makes sense, he did defeat them. So I also really enjoyed the atmosphere at the beginning of Logtown arc. We got to see Nami just going for clothes and Sanji and Usopp going to the market. We also got to see Zoro looking for a new sword. I was really confused who this lady was who just all of a sudden turned up and everyone was saying, wow, she's so pretty, wow, so sexy. And it turns out
I did that a lot whenever, whenever I turn on like the camera and then you guys see me like, wow, so pretty, wow, so sexy. Right. Right, guys? You right? We all... I don't even know why I talk to you guys.
Alvida, and she has taken the slip devil fruit. I was shocked. She looks amazing. She does. She has also teamed up with Buggy. So again, they're trying to defeat Luffy, but you know, Luffy's just too good. He's just too good. On one of my earlier videos about One Piece, I thought maybe it was only the pirates who had taken the devil fruit, but we get to see that Captain Smoker, who is a Navy captain, has also taken a devil fruit. He has taken the Plume devil fruit so he can do things with smoke. I was shocked, so I guess there's also other Navy...
That's what it's called? It's called the Plume? I always thought it was called the Smoke. Plume, really?
Captains who have possibly taken the devil fruit. Very excited to see more of that. Then finally, they have made it into the Grand Line. Finally, I've got there. Luffy immediately punches a whale in the eye. As one does.
Damn.
I didn't expect to see a whale with a sad backstory. I was very shocked about that. It was very sad that he's been waiting.
Are you just whale cis or something? Like, don't you know that whales have backstories too? Like, guys, can we, like... Jeez, Lisa, you should be more like acknowledging of people, you know, of other species, okay? Stop being so whale cis.
For 50 years for his friends to come back and they're just... There's no sight of them, so he keeps hurting himself. We also see some new characters, Mr. Nine and Miss Wednesday, who are trying to kill Laboon the whale. They drop their log post compass, which they tell us that they need in order to navigate the Grand Line, or else they will get lost. Nothing too serious has happened, but I am very curious what will happen when they get to Whiskey Island. I think that's where they're going next. Very curious. I finished both the Log Town.
Oh, that was it. That was pretty good, Lisa. I like it. I also like the cardigan. Is that what people... I think it's cardigan or a jacket. Oh, hi, Becky. Which book is it?
Who is this man?
Which man?
I don't usually like blondes, but I could make an exception.
Oh my gosh, bro. I was getting so excited. And then she's out here getting attached to Zoro. God damn it. But that'll be all for today, guys. Again, I do want to go ahead and apologize that this video is coming out a little bit late. Okay? I apologize. But the video is out. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your family and friends. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Stay classy. Why did it get so dark? You don't want me to finish the video? Stay classy. Thank you, God, for giving me the opportunity to make this video.